Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria. This right here, this is the perfect representation of my life. So let me go ahead and I'm going to start this video off by telling you this is in no way what I had planned. And I am about ready to run you guys through the last 2 days of my life. And I almost don't know where to start. So I'm going to start off where all good things start, which is a big 80s scrunchie. And we're going to start off by just putting our hair up. And today's video is a mask and chill. I haven't done one of these in a while. And I am doing one now because I need this on a spiritual level. So before I get into all of that, the first thing I'm going to tell you is what we're using today. I picked these up because I saw that they were new, so I grabbed them off of Amazon. These are the new Olay Clay Stick masks, and they have them in 3 different varieties here. It says there's a black charcoal pore detox, a white charcoal glow boost, and a fresh reset pink mineral complex. I don't know. Basically, all 3 different skin concerns. We're going to just put them all over the face and we're just going to have a good time with it. I thought we would check them out. See, do they really do anything? Do they help? I don't know. But I just wanted to tell you before I started talking, because I knew I would forget, what I'm going to be playing with. And I thought it would be kind of cool because I haven't done a video like this in a while. And I know that when stuff happens in my life, you guys like to know about it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to open these and we're just going to hang out. I don't even know. What do you do with these? Okay. So, oh, it actually has a little thing on the back. It says the Glow Boost is perfect for dull patches or an all-over natural glow. The Pore Detox is perfect for your T-zone or an all-over deep clean. And Fresh Reset is perfect for targeted refresh or an all-over skin reset. I don't know, what do you mean by fresh reset? What am I resetting? Like what? What? Okay. All right. Well, that sounds like something I'm going to be doing on my forehead, like right here, because I don't know what else you're doing. So anyways, hi, you guys, let's go ahead and surmise what is happening in the last 2 days of my life. So I'm going to back up to yesterday and I'm just going to throw these boxes right there. And so yesterday I filmed, and as you guys know, because I put this in the community tab, by the way, if you're new here, whatever, I put it in the community tab and I was like, you guys, I filmed 2 videos today and I don't know what the problem is, but I'm not going to have a video for you. So here's what happened. I get up, I film the entire video of the new, actually I have it right here, this guy, the Laura Lee Los Angeles Sleigh Bell collection, and I have a whole review on it. I have a whole eye look. It's super pretty. I'm like, sweet, I'm so excited to upload this video. It's beautiful. What the hell is on this thing? Like a demon? Like, excuse me, sir, I can't get into my damn mask. Ow, okay, hello? Okay, if it came in a package, why is this sealed again? Like, it's overkill. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Could I get scissors? Probably. Am I going to get up? No, I'm not. Honestly, I will sit in this chair and I will not get scissors. And I will struggle bust my way through this entire product if I have to. Where are those cuticle cutters that I cut myself on a few days ago? Those would help. Haha. So, anyways, I get up and I film this video, right? And I don't know why, but it had no audio in it. Like this whole video, I talked through it and like I have the eye looks and everything recorded. So you're still going to get the video. But again, for some reason, there's just no audio of like the part where I talk to you and I tell you what I think and my opinions of the products and stuff like that. That's not there. And I'm like, okay, you know what? That's fine. Like, you know, stuff happens. That's not a big deal. I understand stuff happens. I'm frustrated, but like, I'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like I kept my, my issues low. So then that night I decided, all right, well, I still want to film another video, which I'm going to talk more about later. But essentially it was a try-on video of American Eagle clothes. And I was like, okay, by the way, these are working fabulously. So I was like, all right, I'm going to film that, which I did. So then later on that night, I had 2 videos that I filmed. One had no audio, but I was like, okay, I still have the American Eagle. That's fine. Well, I went to go edit it and it was so awful. And like the quality was so grainy. You could barely see the clothing. I have no idea what happened. And I'm just like, okay, never mind. So now I put that up in the community tab and I'm like, you guys, I don't know what happened. I filmed 2 videos. Nothing worked. I don't know what's going on in my life. And I was like, okay, you know what though? Like, that's okay. I was really frustrated. You guys know, like, I hate being off my game. I upload 5 days a week. Like, if you're subscribed to me, I want you to know that you can expect me to be putting up 5 videos a week. So I was super, super frustrated when that didn't happen. But again, I tried to be okay with it. I was trying to like power through. So then fast forward to today. So no video goes up and I'm like, all right, what the hell? What is going on here? Why can I not? Oh, You have to remove this little sealant cap thing. What? Okay. But you actually have to come off. Like, what is happening? Oh, okay, goodbye. Ooh, this one smells good. This is the Pore Detox one. Apply mask generously all over clean, dry face. Let sit for 10 minutes and rinse with water. Okay, I can do that. I think these are all the same, right? Yep, 10 minutes. Good. So anyways, where's my mirror? Ha! It's still one of my videos, and I still lost my damn mirror. So this morning happens, and I had this really good idea, and I wanted to film a 2-in-1 review between these two different products because I was like, this will work perfect. They'll still get, you know, everything they were supposed to get. They'll still get all the content I wanted them to have, blah, 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 right? So in my mind, I'm like, whoa. Okay. So I was really excited about it. I'm like, this is a great idea. And I had a really good setup going and everything. So this morning happened. I'm sitting here. I have the concept. I'm ready to recover from this bad day. I'm ready to recover from today's no video. I have everything sorted and we're good to go. So I sit down. I film with the other item, which I'm so excited. Actually, you know what? I might as well tell you. So these reviews are coming next week, by the way. The Tarteist Pro Remix Palette. And you guys, I was really excited. I filmed with this today. I did a whole eye look on it. Everything was super fun. And I was really excited to bring you that review as well. So I'm like, okay. That's great. I sit down, I'm filming, I get everything filmed, I'm ready to start buzzing through what's going on. And all of a sudden, there was this noise coming from outside, like landscapers or whatever. So I waited. I'm like, okay, sounds good. Well, all of a sudden, there's a noise that is so loud that I can't make it go away. I just put that a lot more on than I meant to. My bad. So this noise is like ridiculous. And it goes so high pitched that my camera, the audio actually spikes on my camera. So I was like, okay, not a big deal. Again, I'm trying to remain calm. This is going on for 45 minutes of me trying to film literally 10 minutes of that video. For 10 minutes, or for me trying to film 10 minutes took 45 minutes. So then my audio jacks out and I was like, it's okay. Like, I'm going to fix it. I'll reset it. It's not a big deal. And this is what tripped my trigger. I go to reset it and the light breaks. So I have these big square lights, which actually, if I lift this up, do you see that right there? I have two of those big square lights that I use. They direct light at my face as well as this round light right here. And the one that broke was the one that is directly in front of my face. And I'm like, okay, listen. And at this point, I'm pissed, right? Like, I'm livid. I can't film now because I have no light. I have no jack to create the light. And I'm just like, I'm done. I am absolutely done. Everything in the last 2 days has been crap. So then fast forward, what am I even going to put on here? Glow. Oh crap. I forgot what these do. Help. I need the box again. This is what happens when I get talking. I can't remember anything. Perfect for dull patches or all over natural glow. Perfect for targeted refresh. Okay, I have an itch right on the cusp of my nose and it's like a problem. Okay, right here, like right at the nostril. Okay, so I'm thinking glow boost. I'm thinking we're going to just take these last two and we're just going to divide them. So one gets this cheek, one gets this cheek. I don't know, sounds good. So anyways, so that's why there was no video. Now, what else has been going on in my real life? You guys, do you ever have one of those moments where you feel like everything you touch goes just straight in the pisser? Like, I don't know where that went, but everything. Oh, this one smells kind of good. So, let's just keep going. So that happens this morning. And from then on out, everything I touch literally goes bad. So starting with my nails, you guys know I've been growing them out. They've been looking super pretty. Broke 3 nails, dropped something on my thumb, which not only broke the nail, but broke it down into the meat, which is so painful. Cut myself with something. I don't know what I cut it with, but I cut it and I cut it good. The other day I cut my finger with a cuticle cutter right here. And then like I did this today, which is just yesterday, which is great. So then what else has been going on? So yeah, broke 3 nails, which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but it was one of those things where it was like every time I turn around, something's going wrong. So then a bunch of stuff starts happening like in my personal life with just my friends and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, this is going swell. So now that brings me to my current endeavor of I am putting up a video for you guys because I feel like I would be a complete freaking hypocrite. And I have to be honest with you. So I have to tell you, I almost was like in the last 2 days, so much crap. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but I tell you guys, I'm open and honest about everything that happens in my life as long as it doesn't involve someone else, right? Like that's my rule. I will tell you the truth about everything except for when it involves another person because like their privacy is their privacy. So I'm going to itch my nose with this a little stick that I just found. Oh yeah, that feels good. So The other stuff that I can't talk about involves other people, their lives, whatnot. So I'm going to leave that out of it. But suffice to say, I don't think I've ever been so stressed as I have been in the last like 2 days. Like every area of my life has just been complete, just a turmoil and ridiculousness. So, ooh, this one kind of smells good. So anyways, all of that to be said, that brings me to some stuff that I really wanted to talk about in the, what is that video? The try-on video that I was going to do with American Eagle. You know, the one that I filmed the entire freaking thing. I was thinking, and one of the reasons I wanted to film that video with you guys or for you guys was to go through a bunch of other stuffs like fashion and just me trying stuff on. And in the video, I kind of touch on a couple topics, but because you're obviously not going to watch that, I thought this would be a good video to do it. So I want to touch on one, I want my channel, I think, to morph just a little bit. I'm not saying like it needs to be crazy different. I'm not saying anything like that, but I do think that there's a level of my channel that I just want it to grow. And I want to see it become not where there's no makeup, because like, obviously, hello, that's my thing, but I want to be a more inclusive channel. I want to be a channel that has, you know, like try-on hauls, fashion type stuff, hair type stuff. My vlogs and all that kind of stuff is super fun too. And I just love doing more of everything. And I kind of wanted to get a feel from you guys, like, what do you think about that? Because I feel like a lot of you ask me, you know, what are you wearing? What's your favorite like sweater from American Eagle? How do you like to wear it? How do you like to do this? What are your favorite pieces? And I just think it would be kind of cool to, again, I'm not getting rid of the makeup. It'll still be like, right now it's 4 days a week. So it would probably still be anywhere from 2 to 4 days a week. You know, it's not like I'm getting rid of it, but I would love to see incorporating like more angles of my life than just being like one faceted area. And that's not because like of any one specific reason, but more or less just because every once in a while, there are little things that I want to include, like an American Eagle haul and like talking to you about the fit and the size and how I wear it and what I like and that kind of thing. And I feel like there's no real place to insert that into my life, my videos, other than on my Mondays. And I don't know, I just have been getting the feeling lately that I don't want to be a one-trick pony. And I think that like on YouTube, when it comes to the beauty community, there is one way really to grow your channel. Well, there's two. You can be viral, which is next to impossible, or you can review all brand new products that are always released. That brings people to your channels. They get the highest amounts of views and then your channel grows. Like it's very simple algorithm. It's very simple, you know, just the way of doing it. Obviously, my channel has built beautifully off of this. I'm not like knocking anyone that chooses to do it, as I myself have been doing it, but I just keep feeling like there's something missing from my channel. And I feel like some of the videos that I have done in the past that have been the most helpful and the most rewarding for you guys have actually been ones that are about like the anxiety. I did a full video on like anxiety and how to help people through it and what it looks like when you have it, what it looks like when someone is going through it. I can link that up here. I did a full video on like infertility and what that looks like to me and what it means in my life and da 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 da. I can link that video up here. And these videos have just been so helpful and so amazing for so many people. And I hate the fact, or I hate the thought of doing less of what I think my subscribers might want because of views. I feel like I would be sacrificing myself, my channel, the whole reason that I'm here. And I feel like I would be sacrificing it because of a number, a subscriber number, a view number, a whatever number. And I just don't want to do that. And I want to know from you guys. I know a lot of you will not care. You don't care what I put up, and that's awesome. My biggest fear though is having people that, you know, you're going to say, well, I started coming to your channel for this and now you're leaving or you're changing. And I just don't want that to be what like the perception is, because a lot of it too is just incorporating, like, I want to incorporate different types of makeup videos. You guys come here because I do a ton of first impressions, which is true. I do, and I love them, and I think they're super valuable, and I think there's a lot to be said about that. Obviously, I filmed 2 in the last 2 days that nobody can even watch. And I think that there is so much value to that type of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of value to that type of video, and getting to know, like, the newest, the hottest, what to spend your money on right now sort of thing, which is key. But I also think that there's a lot of value in me being able to go through my collection and say, look, I would buy this. These are my top 10 favorite things at the drugstore. These are my top favorite things here. These are the 10 things I wouldn't buy again. These are this. These are my favorites. This is my favorite luxury and brand. This is my favorite items from this brand. I even came up with a new concept I want to try out where it's brand favorites. And I want to sit down and say, all right, this is what I would buy from L'Oreal. This is what I wouldn't buy. These are my favorites from Maybelline. These are what I wouldn't buy. And there's so many little things like that, that they don't involve new products. They don't involve anything like that. They involve lists and swatches and telling you why I love what I love. And I feel like for so long on my channel, for the solid like last year for sure, I have been so deadlocked on making sure that I had current and relevant content and this and this and this, that I was starting to forget like the bigger picture, which is the love of makeup, the love of what's there, the love of what you have in your collection. And I realized I was sitting here telling you guys like, you know, love your collection and love what you have and you don't need everything. Meanwhile, I never go back through mine and like tell you guys what I love and what I think is underrated and stuff like that. So I guess all of that to be said, I don't want to be that person. And again, there's nothing wrong with people that build their channel off of just that. I just am at a place where I'm almost at 6,000 subscribers and I want to be able to grow knowing that I'm a mixture of all things, that there's lifestyle, that you guys get to hang out with like me in my real life. You get to bake cookies with me. You get to try out brand new palettes with me. You get to review whole collections. You get to know what my favorites are, my least favorites. You get to really see every facet of me down to my problems and what I have and how I deal with them. And when we get to sit down and just talk to each other. And I think that there is so much value in that, not just in a channel, not just in like a PR, not in anything like that, but just from like a person to a person. I think there's so much value in that. And I don't want to be that person that undervalues it, does that make sense? I think that makes sense. And so I don't know. I think at the end of it, like, I want to know from you guys, obviously, what you think. Are you cool with me kind of making this shift and like changing things up? Are you okay with that? But I also want to know, like, what types of videos you want to see from me. They can still be makeup related. Absolutely. I'm all for it. If there's like a certain type of video, for example, before I ever did empties videos, people requested them all the time. Will you do empties? They're my favorites. Or, hey, will you do this type of video? It's my favorite. And that's the kind of stuff I want to hear from you, because the more engagement I see for those types of videos, the more that I will, you know, look at them and do them. Oh my God, my nose itches again. Where's my stick? And I just keep coming up with these like super fun, cute ideas for videos. And I want to know from you guys, what are your favorite types of videos? Are you okay if I start to shift it a little bit? And some of you have already noticed, like, my thumbnails are changing, which absolutely, they have changed. I really amped that up. I've started listing everything in the description, and I started making changes that I honestly never thought were changes that really anybody cared about. And now that my channel is like growing and growing and we're starting to move beyond what it was, I think that there's been a measurable shift in not only how I do my channel, but in how you guys are looking at it and what you're seeing. And I want to be able to change things that are for the better, that make you guys feel like when you come here, you're getting the best version of me. You are getting the best information I can possibly give you, whether that means a long video or a short video. I want you guys to know that that's what you're getting. And I know that I talk about this all the time, but honestly, the growth of my channel and like the quality of the people that support my channel is very important to me, because I don't want to just be any other YouTuber that puts out any old reviews. And I don't want you guys to ever come here for anything that is as shallow as a new palette. I think there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of information that can be gleaned from that. But at the end of it, I want you to say, like, you know what, not only do you put out the newest palette or whatever, but you also are someone that I know I can trust. You're reliable. You are funny. You are, you know, I relate to you. You're relatable. You have the same problems as I do. You know, you're this, you're that. And I want it to be something where it's more relational, because I can tell you 100 YouTubers that I have watched or whatever, and the ones that I watch and love the most, it isn't because they're reviewing something always that's so relevant to me. It's because I find myself drawn to them and drawn to not just their content, but the way that they deliver it. And so I want to be able, as I move forward, to be that relevancy for you. And I realize that for some people, it might not be their cup of tea. And I just want to keep reiterating over and over, this is not makeup leaving my channel. This is not anything like that. This is just me like sitting down and having a real honest conversation with you guys, because I don't want to ever just like start making changes like willy-nilly and have you guys say like, wow, I had no idea this was coming. I had no idea that, you know, this type of video was going to be on a Thursday now, or I didn't know this. I want you guys to always know exactly what to expect, and any changes that I want to make, I want to run them by you, and I want to know what you think, because I think that there's so much value in, you know, my favorites at the drugstore, my favorites here, my top 10 under this, my this favorite, my that. And even as far as like what luxury brands are worth it, what luxury items are worth it. I think there's a lot of value in those types of videos, because when it comes down to whether you're spending $2 or $200, like that price point can be the same depending on the person. To a millionaire, $200 is $2. And to someone who doesn't have a lot of money, $2 is $200. You know what I mean? And I think that it's important to value everyone's dollar the same from like a creator's perspective, and to look at everyone and say, look, I want to put out everything. And you guys have seen it lately. I've geared so much towards drugstore. I have geared so much in that direction because I looked back and I was like, I want to be able to do more drugstores and give you those highlight dupes and give you all that, which if you didn't see it, oh my God, that was a while ago. I did my, I think it was 10 highlight dupes. Actually, I did a full week of drugstore week, but in there I did a full dupe video for highlights, which I will link right here. And there's just so much value to me in that kind of stuff. And I realized when I did that video, it was so weird because I did it and I remember thinking this video is one of my favorites. And at that time, I was doing a ton of first impressions on new palettes, new items that were being released. And when I put that video up, it was one of my favorites. And out of all these super, you know, super trendy first impression videos of stuff that was just released, it had the lowest amount of views. And Drugstore Week, which a lot of people on my channel really loved, had a lot of, you know, less views, had a lot less views than a lot of the other stuff I was filming, because it wasn't new. It wasn't things, it wasn't a video that, they weren't videos that were drawing people to my channel for a first impression. And that's when I realized that doing the types of videos that you sometimes want to do aren't always going to get you the most, you know, the most publicity. They're not going to put you in front of the most people because they're not something that's new. And I had to have like this whole train of thought shift where, Paige, if you're starting to feel, oh, because this was the thing. This is kind of what's kicked it all off. Hold on, where's my Diet Coke at? Because you guys, I'm talking a lot and I just need a drink here. And while we're at it, how about a little Murad Age Reform Soothing Skin and Lip Care? If you missed this was in my month-end favorites. I'll link this here as well. I think I'm almost out of links at this point. So this all kind of stemmed because I was feeling very, I don't want to say irrelevant, okay? But I was starting to feel very, I think, you know what, I could say I was feeling very out of place. And I was feeling out of place because when you start to like do what I did and start shifting your channel around and changing things, it changes your algorithm. Meaning I was growing at a rate of X people per day. My subscriber count was this much, my views were this much, and right? And by changing my platform around, changing what I wanted to do and starting to put up videos that I thought would be so helpful to the people that were already here, my platform changed, and that actually fell by like 20 to 25% on any given day. And so I went from being someone who had projections that were this high and this good and solid, and it just, it fell dramatically. And for me, I really had to decide in that moment when I started to see it fall, when I realized what was happening, I had to say, like, are you relevant? Do you want to keep doing this? Is this something that you are valuable in? And just, I went through probably 2 weeks, you guys, where I felt like my channel was dumb, where like, do people not take me seriously? Like, do they think this way or that way? Like, do I have any purpose being on this platform? Should I be on this platform? If I mattered, wouldn't I have more subscribers? And I mean, I went through such a period of doubting myself, and I realized it was all because of numbers. And I thought that was so stupid, because I don't believe that you should ever doubt yourself based on something that's quantifiable like that. You know, some of the most intelligent people, the sweetest people, the most amazing, the most creative, artistic, brilliant minds have $0 in their bank account, have no way of making money, or for some combination of the like, they are not quantifiably worth anything. but they are truly brilliant. And I'm not saying that I'm brilliant. Like, I'm not comparing myself to that in any way. Look at this face. But I think that there's so much to be said for getting caught up in that. And I thought it was so ironic because I had just gotten done talking to you and I don't even know what video. And I was talking about this whole keeping up with the Joneses mentality and how, you know, we're put into that pressure. And I realized I was putting myself in that same pressure because I was trying to keep up with my own stats. And the only Jones I was trying to keep up with was myself. And I was putting myself in this pigeonhole of just crap. And I just had no reason to do it. And so at the end of it, I realized, like, Paige, you don't need to be doing this. You are not doing yourself any favors. You're not doing anyone any favors. And you're sure as hell not being a good content creator for the people that are already here. And you guys love so many things about me. And you say it, and that sounded so conceited. And you guys say it in all of my comments of all my videos. And you're like, I love your spirit. I love your personality. You know, I didn't even want this product, but I watched it because I love you. And like, I realized, hello, these people are here for you. And so why don't you actually do videos for them if that's what they're here for? And so I just had like this whole soul searching moment and I came to all this realization nonsense. And I realized that to start making any changes to my channel without talking to you guys and like having a real conversation, it just wasn't going to work. And in my mind, I was like, it's okay. I'll get to it at some point. And because this has been going on in my head for like 2 weeks. I'll get to it at some point. I'll get to it at some point. And then everything happened in the last 2 days. I'm bringing this video full circle. So everything happened in the last 2 days where everything went wrong. Every time I tried to film, something went wrong. And I'm not a big like, oh, things happen like for a reason or like conspiracy on that side of it. But I'm telling you, when I literally cannot put out a video for 2 days because everything I filmed 3 videos in 2 days and nothing I had was usable on its own for a video. And then when I tried to make it usable, my light broke, which prevented me from filming altogether. Like, tell me that there's not something a little bit like fish-tastic going on here. And so that's when I realized, like, Paige, clearly you are not going to put up content unless you talk about this. You need to talk it through. And more than anything, you need to give your subscribers the time and opportunity to say what they want to say and to have their opinion, because I don't have a channel without subscribers. I mean, I do, but like, it's boring and it's stupid. And I mean, that's lame. Like, I want there to be people here. I want you guys to be here and to feel like your voice is heard. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go rinse this off because I'm pretty sure it's been on for, oh yeah, about 20 minutes. That's about double the length. How are we looking? Let's talk about this real fast here. This is really soft. Okay, so normally when you do like a charcoal detox, like this stuff right here, normally it gets like, kind of like the Glam Glow mask. It gets really dry and crusty and tight. And these are very comfortable. They don't feel tight or drying at all. Like, my skin actually feels quite supple everywhere. It's not dry, crusty, cracky, crunchy, nothing. Like, I kind of live for this. All right, let me go ahead and rinse this off, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to close this video out. Wow. You guys, I'm really, like, I barely even feel this on my skin, and it feels so smooth. That's bizarre. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on just a second. All right, so I just realized, why don't I put these on? So I just went and I obviously cleaned everything off my face, and I have a couple thoughts on these little, not glow sticks. Hello, what are these called? Mask sticks. So my positives are, number one, super comfortable to wear. Like, super comfortable, didn't feel it. If you have like fibromyalgia, you're super irritated easily by this kind of stuff, or you have like really sensitive skin, these didn't like upset me at all. And even that charcoal one, which if anything is going to upset sensitive skin, it's usually that black detox type mask that was in the center of my face. And it didn't do anything that I would be like, holy crap, ow, like it didn't irritate me at all. My nose lately has just been red because I've been blowing my nose a lot. Overshare? I don't know. But that's what that is. But other than that, like, I'm not red at all, which is crazy awesome. So that's a big plus. They're not like, they don't affect the sensitivity of my skin at all. They were super easy to apply, very low maintenance, very low mess. So these are all very, very good qualities. I also like, by the way, that they are done in 10 minutes and they are nice and dried down, but they're not flaky. They don't start to like crack off and like get on your clothes, which is super irritating as well. So as far as like the usability, easeability of these, they're great. And I'm pretty sure because this is a solid, you could even travel with this. So, you know, if you're going for like that semi-luxurious moment, it's a thought. Now, as far as did they do anything? You know what? I don't know, because I feel like, in all honesty, I do look really good, like up on my cheekbones, which is crazy. I think this side looks a little bit more glowy, which wasn't the white charcoal Glow Boost. Whoa. Okay. So that might have actually done something, because I feel like through here, I actually do just look really like healthy. That's crazy. And my whole face probably looks like shiny on camera because I did like lotion and I did all my nighttime routines. I don't know, you guys. I actually quite liked this. The charcoal one, I didn't notice it, like, you know how when you do the Glam Glow or even the L'Oreal, the clay mask, you can actually see it like pull the oil out of your skin. That didn't do that. I didn't see any of those little like oil bumps or bubbles or like spots on it. So as far as pulling oil out, pulling out anything really, creating like a nice smooth canvas, shrinking pores, I don't think it's going to do that so much. But I do just feel overall like it was a light detox mask. That's probably the best way to put it, as opposed to a Glam Glow or a L'Oreal clay mask that's really like intense. It can even burn and sting a little. This is a very, very like minimal version of that. So if you're trying to get that detox effect or feel, but on a really, really light scale, this might be a good option for you. But yeah, I don't see it doing anything like super crazy to like the areas that I put it on, but I also don't think it hurt anything. So that's a plus. I don't know. I will definitely try these again. They're so easy. Like, that's what gets me. That was so quick and easy. There was literally no mess, which is great. So anyways, okay, to round out this video, first of all, thank you for bearing with me through this ridiculously long talking session. I want you guys to be honest with me. I want you to tell me everything down in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me all the tea. Tell me, what do you think of this idea? Do you think it's okay? Are you cool with me changing things up and doing these types of videos and giving you my favorites and my least favorites and product fails and and going through entire lines and like brands and telling you what I love from that brand, what I hate from that brand, and just overall so many different things, ideas, options. Are you guys cool with that? What do you think? Leave me your thoughts down below, as well as go down there and tell me like, this is the type of video, or this is a video I want you to shoot. And then when you guys are going down there, look at other people's, I have a hair right here and it's driving me nuts. Look at other people's ideas, options, thoughts. And if you like them, thumbs up their comment. That way I know like, wow, all these people are voting for this comment or voting for this idea. And then I can kind of gauge it accordingly. One of you it was a couple videos ago, well, yeah, it would have been about 2 weeks ago, a ton of you were like, hey, we want to see your top favorite foundations from when you were oily skinned. And you guys, I'm not kidding you, that comment had so many thumbs ups. It was insane. That comment did. And then other people said, yes, I want this. Yes, I want this. And I made that video right away for you guys because I realized you guys really wanted to see it. And by the way, if you're looking for that video, I will link it right here. Because it was honestly super, like, again, really informative, nothing too crazy flashy, nothing new, no new products. It was all about what I have, what I loved, and like how I kind of got through and used all these products. So a ton of information that I thought was really helpful, that you guys really wanted, coming together and being a video. So we're looking at a lot more of that type of content. And I really want to round this out by saying thank you guys. And I know I say this a lot, so I'm going to keep it brief, but thank you for letting me do this and for making it so I always feel like I can be honest with you. That's so important as a content creator, to be able to be open and honest, but also real with the people that watch your videos, because you guys have to know that I'm not lying and that I'm always being forthcoming and honest with you. But like, I have to know that you guys are going to be open and receptive and honest with me in return. So I love that you guys keep that door open, and I really appreciate it. Now, after all of this, hi, hello, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe, because I do put up new videos Monday through Friday. They go up bright and early, sometime between like 6 and 7 a.m. my time, which is Northern Michigan. Girl, it is a good lit time. We put up typically 5 videos a week, but like this week it was 4, and I'm really upset about it. And also, by the way, we have access now. The channel apparently grew enough that we have access to the community tab, which is huge. So definitely, if you see like something weird, or you don't see a video from me one day and it's, you know, like 4 hours too late, check the community tab. Make sure I haven't posted there. I will definitely try to, you know, spruce in here and like throw up little pictures and little cute things and link other videos. And I'll try to be active in there as well, because so many of you have said that you don't have Instagram or Twitter, which if you have those and you want to follow me, the links are down in the description as well, because I'm on Instagram so much. It's a little ridiculous, but also kind of fantastic. So if you want to check me out there, the links are down below. But so many of you have said that you don't use those apps. And so I don't want to, you know, only say, oh, follow me here. I would also like to post in the community tab so that way you guys still have a chance to be involved and have fun as well. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, please comment, like, and subscribe down below. Videos are coming at you. And thank you so much for bearing with me this week and for hearing me out and for loving me the way that you guys do. I know that so many of you comment and say that my videos mean a lot to you. But believe me when I say that your comments and like love and thoughtfulness mean so much to me, especially on days where I'm really starting to like doubt myself and doubt my place in this industry and doubt my place online. And I start to doubt myself and you guys pull me out of that. And you're just like, listen, bitch, no, you don't get to doubt yourself. You get to just shut up and put the stuff on your face. Like, girl, get it together. And I love that about you. So please don't stop. You guys are fantastic. And I think that's it. I think I'm ready to go to bed and I will see you guys next week. Just be ready. Buckle up, Buttercup, because a full week is coming at you. Come hell or high water. I'm excited. And you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.